ba. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? I am, quite frankly, worn out, but I had therapy ages before this. Better. Only after that, so see how this goes tonight. We are still on the bonus job, still on Buckingham files. We have to clean the excavator. This job is a little bit lengthy just because it does have dirt cake, like a cake on there. And it's got a lot of nooks and crannies. They take you a while to clean. It's a great thing. I'll pop the kettle on the stove, make you a nice hot drink, and tell you the entire amazing story. No! The game is for me! The game is for me! It's mine! My precious. Zag's giving me weird looks right now.
Zag, eat Necro's toes. Sounds like you may need some exercise then.
No. I really don't.
Exercise, you say?
Negative. Negative. Ghost Rider.
Stop.
Thank you, Ghost Rider.
My poor arms. It's leg day.
Oh, good. Good, I swear.
Bar said it, not me.
Sounds like you two need to hop into my voice chat and keep me company.
That will teach you to mouth off to chat.
You know that meme about chat just watching as the mods bully the streamer? This is the mods telling the chat to bully the streamer.
Going.
That is fair. I actually need to sort my, or hang up my shirts and then hold up my work clothes a little bit, but I got all my other laundry done. Okay, let me just finish these little relies right here. What is not washed on the bucket? Also. That's what's not washed on the bucket. Also.
That chime when you fully clean something? It sounds identical to an old mental swing set chain hitting the A-frame. Metal.
That's, you know, I won't disagree with you on that. It does. It really does. I always think it sounds like a I don't know. I always think it sounds like a egg timer going off. I just grabbed him from way over there. All right, Zach, do you want to join for squats, sit-ups, and push-ups? I didn't think so. I had to wash him a little bit. He had poop on his butt. He wasn't happy about that. Rather unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's go do the thing. Oh, come on. Yeah. At some point, I'm gonna set up a camera way. That way. That way. Proper. Yeah.
I think AFK Journey has added an Jaden Animations reference character in the latest update.
Oh, now. Wait. Here we are. Okay, back to it.
Huh. That was weird. I, washer appeared on us. Okay.
So they did put her in the game along with her two birds.
Wait, who, what, where, when, how, why?
Why? Why did you do that?
Jaden animations and her birds got put into AFK Journey as quest characters.
Oh, that's cool. I love when game devs do community-oriented things like that. Yeah, I really should keep up with more AFK Journey. I do like it. It's just time commitment, you know? You can't really... As much as it is called AFK Journey, I personally cannot have it on in the background. I have to focus on it when it's up. Oh. Boom's clean. That's all cleaned up. Bucket cylinder. You know, I actually realized I don't know much about Jaden animation. I know she was doing Dribble Showdown, a traveling art comedy improv show with Odd Ones Out, Rubber Ross. Odd One Out, Rubber Ross. It's been a while since I've seen them do any promo for it, so. Okay, that's all. Didn't like it throwing out the window. Vegetable, I get angry as soon as I didn't even try to make it tasty. That was like far stranger than that. I wouldn't necessarily call that strange. Okay. There it is. There it is. There we go. There we are. So much sting. See you later, excavator. Come on. We'll figure it out. Yes, no one's going to crawl into the ground with poop. Caution, watch your head. Not the tooth of a bull, rabbit, or even a tyrannosaur.
More like wash your head. Bar dump PSH.
Oops. Oh, this is much stranger than that. I realize big,
Hi Sanix.
digging through your stuff. Hey, it's not Panic. How you doing? Was being cleaned this time. That's a big machine. Yeah. Sorry, I missed those messages. My chat was hidden behind Discord, and I didn't realize it until just now. I tell you, streaming and keeping track of chat is hard unless you're doing just chat. In which case, it's all about chat, so that's the only thing you're really paying attention to. So at some point in the past, you were given a list of recommended drinks from Dutch Bros Coffee that you should get, and you've been going once every 2 weeks or so and checking stuff on the list. Decent, but good God, like the measure sugar by the bucket. Yeah, I mean a lot of coffee places do. One day I came in to my job when I was still managing the pool, with a Coke, and my boss started giving me shit over that because he's like, too early for that much sugar. And then my colleague, who was in charge of the gym side of things, and also a few other programs that like are very mindful about that stuff, like personal trainers. One drink contained 132 grams of sugar. Yeah. She's in charge of like personal training side of things as well, and so she knows a lot about the like dietary stuff involving foods. He just looked at him and went, "You realize your coffee has more sugar in it than his soda does, right?" He went, "No, it doesn't." And she went, "Yeah, look it up. Like, how much sugar does your coffee have?" Okay, and then we looked up how much a large of a Coke has in terms of sugar, and the difference was significant. It was in my favor. Ha ha ha. Yeah. A lot of coffee places overdo it on the sugar in their drink.
I had a regular at the cafe who would order a 12 ounces coffee with 4 pumps of syrup. It normally came with 2, and then he would add 4 to 6 packs of white sugar on top of that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And you would have seen a lot of crazy shit being a barista working at a coffee shop. You already know what goes into those drinks, and seeing people add stuff is just like, you do realize what you're adding into your body by doing that, right? If I go to them more frequently, then I would not be getting the sugary stuff. I found they sell sugar-free version of what they call Rebels, and I tried a strawberry flavored one, and it was good enough for the context of it being a caffeine drink. Yeah. See, I just go to coffee shops so infrequently that I don't mind getting one of those really sugary beverages.
Like the people who got an eggnog mocha. Now normally we cut the eggnog 50-50 with milk, but there was a guy who used to order it straight eggnog plus all the real chocolate and coffee, and I was like, bruh, this is a coronary in a cup. Oh.
Yeah. Oh?
And then some people would add peppermint syrup too.
Yeah. That's sugary as hell, isn't it?
Ale.
Yep. Meanwhile, I'm one of those psychopaths who's just like, give me my coffee back. With Sugar Max Starbucks using the app during the pandemic, I'd get like super simple drinks like black coffee and remove the syrup. They add by default and replace it with like one shot of blueberry syrup. Hey.
I just put milk or cream in mine. Can't drink it black, it upsets my tummy.
That is fair. It is very acidic if you drink it straight black. But oftentimes I'm, I actually like the flavor of coffee black. But also B, if I'm drinking coffee, I'm just not actually there to enjoy the experience. Have on occasion if I am drinking it later in the day, for example, when Salix would sometimes make some, and I'd just finish up whatever she had made to get some caffeine in my system for stream. I would sometimes add sugar so I can have something sweet. Later in the day, I often crave sweet. Track covers. Track covers. Track idler covers. Ah, this. There you go. And then, what am I missing on the main body? Let's go ahead and select, but. There we go. Hey, presto. Let's go buy some.
At Sanix 900 Yashin Alolan onwards actually looks 10.
Stop drinking because realize coffee itself tastes terrible, tastes burnt. It's expensive for coffee. I'm watching one of the newer Pokemon shows, and Ash somehow looks like he got younger. Yep. 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 Ish. like that. Awesome. But all right, I've never done these jobs. Let's go do it. Last time I watched the anime was the original anime, Mr. Jelly Donut Brock. Hell yeah. I think we might want this one.
I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan.
Go ahead, don't rush.
That was from the show.
Yeah, I know.
Don't blame me for that one, Lamau.
You know, I was thinking maybe we still just, every single one of those letters was a thing. I was thinking we were just gonna shoot the messenger on this one.
Sanch.
I wouldn't actually.
Cries into non-existent coffee.
Why is the coffee non-existent? This sounds like a problem that must be rectified immediately.
Because it's 8 PM and I have work tomorrow.
I feel like that hasn't stopped you in the past. I certainly never stopped a sailor.
Normally no, it wouldn't. But I haven't been sleeping well already with the whole Oreo thing, which is getting worse,
Yeah.
and I don't want to tempt fate.
Yeah. You know what? That's very fair. Ignore. Zach. Hi, buddy. Say hello to chat. Have you forgiven me for everything already? No.
Zaggy. Zaggy waggy.
My ziggy waggy dingy dongy. I still need to play that game at some point. No, Zach. Zach. Stop. I know, buddy. You want to go on the desk. You're not allowed up on the desk. I should really just get the desk so clean that I could just keep a bed there and just be like, if you're going to be on the desk, you're going to be on the bed. And then he just associates the desk with the spot. Oh, this goes on. 4 ways. You can go right there. You're in the way. The question is, how did this happen to this aquarium? It's a lot of lichen. I'm kind of liking it. Months ago, and recently, some of it will
Like
arrive.
an
Elliot.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I want to go to the aquarium.
Man.
Man.
My fat ass thought that was a menu LOL.
Hey, Bumrush. How easy would it be for you to get to Seattle?
Very hard.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe not very hard. But it's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
My only option is Amtrak.
Ah. Okay, hear me out. I keep hearing great things about going.
And I hate Amtrak.
But hear me out. They have apparently one of the best aquariums in the U.S. in Seattle. Now, granted, that's in the U.S. It's not necessarily the heaviest competition. I could easily go to one that's more local that I know is fully supporting local ecosystems.
If I want to pay too much to go to an aquarium, I'll just go to mine LOL.
There you go. There's one in your local municipality.
Yup. And it's overpriced AF.
Yeah, a lot of aquariums seem to be now. Granted, those upkeeps are not exactly light for aquariums. There's a lot.
I went
that
once
goes
about
on.
10 years ago and I won't go back.
Zoos are cheaper anyway. Zoos are fun. Simulacrum of their national environment.
LOL, except a zoo is inaccessible unless you have a car.
Yeah. Actually, I think the SF Zoo actually gets bus lines direct to it.
And the aquarium is $40. The zoo is $36.
Oh, well, that's something different. Interesting. The zoo here is way cheaper. Well, I guess maybe not when you make the conversion, but huh. Tag, you need to calm your shit.
And our zoo stinks. It's like a quarter of what it was 30 years ago.
Alright, Bay Aquarium sometimes live stream some of their zoo stuff. It's not the same thing, but it's free. Yeah, they got oftentimes they have the jellyfish tank, some of the jellyfish stuff live that you can just look at and just kind of keep as a background pretty thing to look at. They'll do stuff with their penguins. A few other things. I think they have their deep ocean live sometimes.
That's the thing too. The Vancouver Aquarium is a huge tourist attraction, so not only is it expensive, it's packed all day.
Oh, yeah, yeah. My locals are also touristy, but you have the advantage of there's a lot of other stuff that people want to go do if they're coming through as a tourist. And that one is very much more of like a niche. Oh, if you're interested in like visiting zoos, interested in visiting aquarium, that's the thing in the area.
The aquarium is part of a park which has 400 other things to do, so I usually just wander through there. It's bigger than Central Park 3.
There you go. Actually, like a fun area to go around. Man, the last time I went to the zoo, I saw a, I think it was a pigeon, get got by a bus. It was not a pretty sight. Feathers kind of went poof, and then I see its corpse just flying up into the dirt on the side. Spent the day admiring exotic wildlife. Watch the local wildlife get decimated. Not decimated, but annihilated. If an individual basis. God, I can close my eyes and still see it too. One museum you still occasionally go to is the Science Museum, as it's neat to wander around for like half an hour and they sell freeze-dried ice cream. Nice. Phoenix, are you in the Bay Area? Obviously, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to like talk yourself, but, like. Different time zone? Okay. His SF has a pretty well-known science museum as well. Let's see. Horses. I'm not even reading the text. I'm just enjoying the environment.
Last time I went to the Vancouver Zoo I was 6. But I went to the Portland Zoo in 2019 and it was amazing.
Portland Zoo? I'll have to ask a friend about that. Well, since I've been up that way. Last time was right before COVID. Clownfish.
I'd love to go back and visit friends there, but they got rid of the rapid bus and, like I said, Amtrak.
Yeah. For some reason, that just reminded me of the,
At least with the bus it was one bus that stopped in Bellingham, Seattle, and Portland. The Amtrak takes 2 hours more and I have to transfer like 4 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, if it was a straight shot I'd be less annoyed about it.
Yeah, that's not ideal in the slightest. I should be hitting a BRB. Let's finish this little section of the hallway, shall we? Get these tanks cleaned up on either side. I'm gonna hit the burb.
That is bus job.
The worst part about it was my dumbass couldn't keep quiet because it was something to behold when it happened. And I just could have been blissfully ignorant of the fact that it did happen. But I had to go, whoa, in reaction to it. There we go. Oh, look, there's a gnome. All right. We'll get this next section in here. Oh. Oh. Am I gonna have to go in there? I'm gonna have to go. Oh my god, this is so much bigger than I keep anticipating. Okay, this is how you do level design. Fucking love it.
Okay. Be right back.
Isaac. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm thinking about that fucking bird again. It was bad, I'm telling you. Hey.
What did you do to the bird? Should I be concerned?
I did the same thing I did to your emus. I did nothing. I was just witness to a bird. I know I told you this about I told you about this right after we got back from the trip, Bum Rush, but the last time Felix and I went to the zoo together, we were driving back, and on the freeway, a pigeon got hit by a bus. Because it flew across the road at just the wrong time.
Bell.
Well. Yep. And I watched it like I said earlier tonight.
At least it was a quick death.
Yeah. It was sudden. It was certainly sudden. I watched it. After it got hit, it got punted across an entire lane of traffic, I should add, into the bush that was just like this one little bush on its own on the side of the road. And it just landed in the bush. But it was definitely not alive when it was happening. It was definitely just like... Just the visual of that will...
LOL, well, I'm sure it made a coyote very happy.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Or a fox or whatever ended up finding it. You know, an entire ant colony probably feasted for a long time off that one. But man, that was something else. That was not what I was expecting to see that day.
Fuck it, I'm making a small coffee.
Small coffee, let's go! Look, a photo opportunity. Go decaf, if you even have decaf. Although I know decaf tastes pretty bird. Look, it's the gift shop. gift shop. Come buy your random tchotchkes and bric-a-brac that are gonna fill up your home that you didn't actually need, but you told yourself you wanted it. Being a gift shop, the New Orleans World War II Museum has an online gift shop. Next time you get paid, you're gonna buy a shirt from there. Hell yeah, that's cool. In custodian of the Marine Life Center was transferred to local entrepreneur Wilbur Force Ross.
Gift shop. I need a new spoon.
Trust's primary interest was in making a quick buck from selling the center's prize competition. Oh. Public interest disappeared along turtles and quickly declined.
I wonder if they have one of those penny smashers in there.
I love those penny smashers.
I love those things. Especially the ones you crank yourself.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's dirt on the other side of the glass too, which is making it hard to tell. Picking up. And now I'm in 2D mode! Running at 2% off everything. Fail for the next 5 minutes. IKEA fictional gift shops. I'm getting 2 custom dog tags because I have 30% off coupon, which is why I'm buying a shirt. One of the and one is just a Garfield joke, and the other's trying to make an employee ID using a dog tag. Nice.
The latter.
That sounds more like a realistic job position, gift shop clerk or lead clerk. Yeah, probably lead clerk.
Yeah, Lead Clark. Not to be confused with Lead Crow, a Sailor Moon villain.
Eh? Is it supposed to be pronounced lead crow or is it lead crow?
The metal.
The metal? Okay. Metal. That's a ball. Okay. So we have to go in there. That's gonna be a fun one to clean.
All the villains in that season are named after metals. Lead Crow, Aluminium Siren, Tin Yanko, Iron Mouse.
He actually said it aluminium. Oh my god.
It also pronounced lead as lead. That's the
Yeah.
OG Iron Mouse, not the tuber everyone associates with that name.
Yeah. They're involved in some drama or another now.
I'll take your word for it.
And I don't even care about this shit half the time, and I just see it crossing my timeline.
I watch
of,
all
like,
of like 4 people on Twitch.
Yeah. And it's just because of the kinds of posts I interact with on Twitter that I see stuff happening. Like, yes, someone cheated on someone, and a bunch of people are like being supportive of the one who did the cheating.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So the entire internet is imploding on
I'm
itself
not on
because
shit,
so many major VTubers are involved in it.
Or most socials.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's part of the reason why I don't actually want to be famous as a streamer. Is so many people want to be involved in your personal life. Taking sides on this or that, and I'm like, okay, first of all, you don't actually know the people. The parasocial thing that you're commenting on right now. And second of all, whatever is going on in that relationship should be between the people who are in that relationship. No one else. Maybe the friends that they're deciding to bring in on the conversation of sorts, but like, no one else's fucking business, you know?
Damn, this is how I found out this is a parasocial relationship. Sag. XD.
I think you and me go a little bit past parasocial because we've actually bothered to hang out. But and there's also been the fact that we both like mutual interest in other's well-being, which is what actual friendship is. Versus these streamers, like, I don't even necessarily have the ability to tell a lot of what's going on my stream parasocial because I know a lot of the people who are in my chat. I know a lot of what's going on in their lives, and I interact with them on a fairly regular basis. It is more social than parasocial. But these people who have like these thousands of viewers all at once, you know, it's a lot of these people feel like, oh yeah, like I know this person, but they never actually like have genuine conversations with them. It's always just like superficial shit. Boom. Yeah. No. Okay, so that goes there. Let me go up here. But the other thing is a lot of the people who are very active in my chat actually know me in real life. Like, we... barely act like there's only a couple of you or a handful of you that are kind of exception to that. They're the outliers, so to speak, which actually take the time to like conversation, you know? Without watching big streamers because how many people are talking at once and the disconnect I felt made me think, well, I might as well be watching the pod. Yeah. Dude, I don't even watch a lot of big time content creators now because I've got so many people who
100%.
I want to help succeed. It's not like, you know, my support is going to make all the difference, but like, I want to be there to show support where I can, hype them up when I can, and, you know, be their hype man if they need it that day. Like, no man, you got this. You're fucking awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I love it. Because, you know, there's a lot of people I know who can be something on the platform if they just stick with it. And that's the big thing. They have to stick with it. Like, no joke, I think both Lippy and Saito have the potential to be very big on this platform. Whether they want to be or not is a whole other matter. Because I think Lippy's going to just leave the charity stuff. Not going like celebrity status, but like Saito has talked about wanting to go full-time content creator, and I think she has the potential to go that way. Yeah. See, dang. You know, I'm actually fuzzy on Crown as Saito. Now I think about it. I don't think I am engaging enough consistently enough to be that successful on the platform. I would like to be like moderately successful and have the stream like kind of be paying for itself kind of situation, which it sort of is. I'm not really spending outside of my means. You know, I've got the account that all this dumps into that's separate from my account that I pull from for everything else. And I'm only pulling from those funds. There's many streamers who I watch who you feel got it, like they could do it if a bunch of people started watching. Yeah. There's so many people I know who fit that bill too. Like, Squid's getting big, and I think he has the potential to be something on this platform. I really do think he does. He's got the energy, he's got the personality, he's got, you know, the ideas. And he's experimenting with new things every so often. So he's going places, I think. QT, I wish had more time to stream because he's definitely someone who, like, could absolutely go somewhere on this platform too. Like I said, Saito. What else is there? I think Jinrei is going places. I feel like Sarah could be a full-time content creator if they were interested. Also, some people you can see why they're not big. Like the guy you modded for, as he isn't streaming much anymore, bless his heart. But recently, it seems like so much of what he says just him going, "Danix, where are my viewers?" Because his regulars no longer can just show up and stay for the length of the streams. Yeah, and that's the thing is, if you start fixating on those metrics, you're not doing it right. If I were fixated on those metrics, I would have stopped streaming like 2-3 years ago. I would have stopped streaming before I even hit, right around, like shortly after I hit 1 billion. Because I'm 3 years in. Saito's 1 year less than me and is already like 3 times, 4 times, maybe even 5 times my size. Like I said, Saito has that energy at all times and is usually pretty entertaining to watch for people. So, Saito is pulling the numbers. Plus, there's the benefit of like Saito does a lot of different things, a lot of variety. There's art, there's gaming, there's joking around, there's creative stuff happening with the Terminus Archives lore. There's other stuff like that, you know? They've branched out and done some tabletop RPG stuff.
Apparently I'm also a draw for Sato's viewers, lol.
You are a
Legit,
fantastic
I've been
mod for
told
one.
this.
You are a fantastic mod for one. You are funny to have around, too. And you're genuinely kind. Like, those are all qualities that, like, having in a mod, having in a frequent chatter, having in a major member of the community are good to have. Because those are the things that allow someone to, as a streamer, help kind of cultivate a good crowd. Because it's like, this person is frequently active in the chat. They're a good example of what I want in my community. And they help keep chat entertained even when I can't. You know, that is something. And I will admit, I am a little bit envious that you hang out in Saito's chat. Just because I like having you around when you're here. But at the same time, like, Saito's vibe is much more what you're after, I can tell. So, like, I'm not gonna fault you for it. Like, I'll enjoy when you're around, and we will have that. Never really
And
got
don't
any
think I
viewers
don't feel
beyond
bad
my friend
about
who watched
that.
me playing Danganronpa, but stopped because I decided I had streamed as much as I wanted and could go back to being only a viewer. No, you should not feel bad about that. Like I said. I say it all. I am fine with being the lurk stream. A stream that people just, like, hop on to see what's going on, maybe hop in for a couple minutes to really get the experience of, like, what's going on. And, like, if I'm in a crazy fight in Dark Souls or something like that, really want to see what's going on, what I'm saying about it. Like, that's when you tune in and start chatting. Fine. And then if I'm being real quiet in PowerWash Simulator and you just want to leave me on lurk and just have the background noise of for the next 2 hours, you know, that's also cool. Like, it's, again, it is when you start realizing that as long as people want to have your stream up, even if it's not to actively be engaging, but just to have it there, then you're doing something right. You are doing something right, and you are filling a niche, and you are satisfying a desire for an audience. But people end up forgetting that they burn themselves out because they're like, I gotta have a brand new idea every week, and I gotta do something really crazy, and then they run out of ideas, and they're like, I'm a scam, or I'm a sham. I shouldn't actually be doing any of this. I shouldn't be trying to be, you know, some crazy successful content creator. Like, it's what it's about, though. What it's about is being that place that people want to be. That's the only way you get consistent viewership. And for me, that starts with stream being a thing I want to do. A lot of people keep telling me, oh, you should just take a break. You know, you've been doing it so hard for, like, so long. Like, you deserve a rest. It's like, no, I don't think you understand. I live for doing this right now. I love being live. I love just doing something. Because it also is, like, an excuse for me to just carve out a little bit of time to play a game, for one. Because, you know, gaming
has always been an important part of my life. You know, it's to the point where it's a part of my identity. And me just going off on my opinions on things, like, that's also just kind of how I am. Like, it's not an act. You know, I can't force this to happen. It just happens. As is evidenced by, like, this whole weekend, I've been very quiet. This one stream, I happen to be very talkative. And I'm in that space right now, and there's people talking to me too. Also just helps, like, having that engagement does help, I will admit. But, like, there's people talking, there's people responding, there's stuff. You know, it is a stream that is just kind of quick for that kind of interaction. Where does this ladder, like, mount? Okay. We've got all spots cleared on that, so that's actually not a bad spot to put it.
Nothing really ladders.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Yes, I rolled with it. Huh? Okay. Kind friends and companions, join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Come lift up your voices, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again.
Have you played FFXV?
I have not played Final Fantasy 15.
Carry on their next D.
I do have the car in Final Fantasy 14, though. I've had 15 explained to me as
The Regalia.
yeah, the Regalia. It's such a cool car. But I've had the game explained to me as not a good Final Fantasy game, but a good 4 bros go on a road trip kind of game.
I've only played the light/mobile version, but I can see that. It's not
Yeah.
really a Final Fantasy, but it's not a bad game.
Yeah. That's the thing I think a lot of people get really... they have a hard time differentiating on.
And Prompto
Is
is me.
Prompto is you. I do not know the character names.
Shaggy blonde hair, takes pictures of everything, makes bad puns.
Oh, there you go. I can open the oh. I need to clip that. I'm not always funny, but when I'm funny, I like to think I'm really funny. Is laying on you while your dog is trying to play with him, so now you're stuck in the middle of a... Oh no! You have to live, Sanix. You have to live. Survive. There we go. A little bit of parkour to clean that up. Parkour, parkour.
The reason I was asking about 15 is I was looking at Emmett Selch and he reminded me of the villain from 15 and how much of a red flag he is, lol.
Oh, Emmett Selch is fascinating as a character. When you first meet him, yeah, he's very much like a red flag. But once you start to understand him, the level of depth that goes into that character's writing is insane. I still like him a lot more than Fandaniel.
I know nothing of the plot of 14. I just know that when someone says they need to take the lunar whale to Doma before hitting up the golden saucer, my brain gets whiplash, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, the only other Final Fantasies that I've played are 7 and 4. So I actually don't know where a lot of the stuff comes from. So to me, it's all just like, oh, this is fun. I like this. These environments, they're cool. These characters are neat. And then people tell me, yeah, this one's a reference to this, and this one's a reference to that. I'm like, oh, okay. It's still neat.
Honestly, if I had to pick 2 for you to play, 4 and 7 are good choices.
Yep. And then I've also played 7 Remake. I still have to play Rebirth. I don't know when I'll pick it up. It'll be eventually, but I haven't had the motivation to play another long RPG right now. Remake or 7 or original? So I have played the original all the way through. I even went so far as to like 100% it. And I have played the remake. I have not 100%ed it. That's partially because some of the challenges were just irritating to me. Did I give them goofy names? No, I didn't. I'm actually boring when it comes to RPGs. I tend to just give people their standard name that's given by the writers. Like, yes, Pokemon, I don't nickname my Pokemon. I know it's considered a sin by many, but name them based off the type that they are, or if it's a Pidgeotto, they name it Snowball plus a Roman numeral. I understood that.
Wouldn't Buchiena be Santa's little helper?
Is that the... You would know better than me, Bumrush.
Wouldn't like me out to be snowballed?
Yeah. Is that the case? It's the cat that's Snowball?
Snowball is the cat, yes.
Okay. You named kid Poochie in a snowball and it stuck when you were a kid. That's fair enough. I should take another quick BRB. What else it was I wanted to do? I want to do a recording for TikTok. That's all I have time for. I can clean Zag's litter box before I go to sleep. I think this might be the last BRB we take before I go to sleep. I've been a little bad about my sleep this last week. Not great. And then I'm running a Pathfinder game tomorrow. Yay! The party leveled up. Yay! I asked you to do something like 2 weeks ago. You don't remember what? Oh boy. Yeah, it's why I generally try and write things down or be like, you send that to me in a text just so I have it to refer back to. Yeah, bummer. Do you know who Hildebrand is in Final Fantasy 14?
No.
Yeah. I have to play this quest.
I know the name, but that's it.
What that? Oh. Maintenance door hinges. Oh, yeah, those. Okay. Kind of the non-serious storylines. Um, we joke about. Oh, why? Think ground girls ticket office doors. Oh, yes. Yep. But the storylines are kind of entertaining to me. Very funny. The animators are clearly told, like, go fucking ham, and so they did. Oh, there it is. And like that, the job is done. Like it was just nothing for a second on the time lapse, and then suddenly you explode into here. Ugh. I miss about, do you? Quite amazing to see it gleaming like this. You've done a fantastic job. Can't wait to get the animals back in and the place buzzing again. It's amazing how rapidly the microflora and fauna establish themselves in our marine life center. No one's ever been able to properly explain the process. Many thanks. Dr. P. Puzosia. Now we have a submarine to clean. All right. Time for a BRB. And then we'll finish up the show. Okay, let's get this going. I might go a little bit later than 10, but not by much. That's right. Is that gonna come off easy? Yes, it is. Which mobile board? Show of hands, who's surprised? Good here. I think nothing was wrong, but I noticed that the picture was off. Yeah. Okay. I gotta figure out what I'm playing next weekend. I got a whole week to figure it out. Thursday I'm gonna be playing more of this, more than likely. Friday might be Command and Conquer? Might be Command and Conquer. Maybe Saturday will be Kingdom Hearts, and then Sunday we'll figure out what's the new game. Again, as much as I want to start Satisfactory and do so, you know, ASAP, don't really want to do it while I'm playing this. I just got an idea of making one of those stream schedule things, but every single day says no stream today because I don't do stream. Do it. Do it for the memes. Honestly, mine probably needs to be updated to accommodate for the fact that my streams on Sundays have typically been ending early.
Why do dogs float? Because they're
Why?
good boys.
Eagle's laughing because I don't want to. That was a good one. Yeah. LR East. Vehicle designation? Crab Bay Aquarium. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up and spit you out, you'd better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Some say he's a guppy, a kid threw in the sea. He ate so many sailors, now he's bigger than a tree. most, they don't believe it. But for me, I've got a hunch. 'Cause I used to have some pirates here. But he ate them all for lunch. Oh, don't you sail and don't you row, and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful, you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up and spit you out. You'd better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. They call on me by name, you see, for my special touch. To the gentlemen, I just work. To the ladies, I they cry. They call me by any name, anyway, it's all the same. I'm the fry in your soup, I'm the pepper in your stew, I'm the pea beneath your bed, I'm the bump on every head, I'm the peel which you said, I'm the pin in every hip, I'm the thorn in your side, makes you wriggle and writhe, and it's so easy when you're evil. This is the life you see, the devil took his after me, I do it all because I'm evil. I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need. Pledge my allegiance to all things dark and I promise on my damned soul to do as I am told. Lord, Beelzebub has never seen a soldier quite like me. Not only does his job, but does it happily. You, I'm the nightmare in your skull. I'm the shadows on the wall. I'm the monsters they become. Good girl on the rack. I'm the quivering of your heart, stabbing pain, sudden sound. This is the life you see, the devil took his after me. I do it all because I'm evil, and I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pale. It gets so lonely being evil. What I do to see a smile, even for a little while, and no one of you enjoy. I'm lying through my teeth. Your tears are all the company I need. When you're evil by Voltaire. I skipped one of the verses in there, but may have been slightly out of order too. It's fine. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's a fantastically done song. I cannot do it justice. I'm not that great of a vocalist. Oh boy. Necro, what are we gonna do with you? I don't know, maybe just throw me into the pit. Necro, then you'll be stuck. Yeah, that's okay. Necro, how are you gonna climb out? Mostly through spite and climbing. Into the pit I go. Oh boy, here I go climbing again. I should have just been using this attachment. Okay. And that light. I should be reading those texts. I wanted to focus on the story of this, but I don't want. Okay. I feel like the dings are a little messed up right now. Oh, they're a county barnacle. Barnacle endemic to this area? Neat. They look like snails. Barnacles are essentially crabs that can be bothered to run about with food. Ah, neat. Did they latch onto something and use their legs to waft food into their mouths? Wait, is this actually genuinely accurate to the biology? Because if it is, this is awesome. Yeah, barnacle shells can be found all over Rowdy's main fuselage. Yeah. And okay, what am I missing? Air tank. That one. Conning tower hinge, front window frame, headlight casing. Conning tower hinge. It'll be that one, right? Yeah. Got it. I think we got time for one more job. What? Come here. Matter. Look at this sweet boy. I have Jolly Ranchers I could suck on. Actually, want to get through these Jolly Ranchers and then I get some marbles or something. Butterscotch. Okay, we're starting the last of the Can you believe the state of my crib, the joypad? Instructions just been completed already. Right, like this. What? You know, I had thought to ask why they're so happy. Yeah, this really is just a superior attachment. I get 3 ladders? What about me? No, you're not paying me in crypto, dude. And 100 times within the month? Unlikely. Art coins will totally moon, bro. I mean, if you know Flavorful, you know someone who actually did win big on the crypto boom. Dang, don't play with the cable. Garden Rim sounds like we have Pacific Rim at home. Yeah, I have a pretty strong feeling I know where the construction crew went. Sorry. Yeah, I know. My thumb dug in a little bit. A little. But I know. I'm sorry. Thank you. Dame yo, dame na no yo. あんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いを避けても歪まない思い出が赤みたい My mail redirected to my VR headset instead. Dictated to me by AI over my breakfast probiotic. Information should be digested at the same time as food. House looks like it's still being built. That's modern architecture for you. Especially if they decide to go for the industrial look. But yeah, the guys did not finish the job entirely. There's still markings all over the place for like where electrical is and stuff like that. And Dutch Roast, am I gonna try and pick one more thing off the list? Oh yeah. What are you thinking of going for? Closer to there than normally. Always good to take advantage of the opportunity. The 911 or the picture perfect or something else. This time you'll actually try the coffee. Sounds interesting. With the name Dirt Finder General. To let you know, in addition to being a tech creator, I'm also a brand energizer. You about to do the thing that every streamer hates having happen in their chat. Get cleaning stuff for your SKS rifle? Oh, yeah, yeah. Proper maintenance is important with firearms. I haven't paid yet and you already have things that, you know, we can have to... Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. portions of that paycheck are already spoken for, almost always. First things first, future-proof your business. Big decision to make. Either engage the future, take on the automatons and reflect it in your name, or something like PowerWash services would work. I don't recall asking you. Okay. Crazy thing with the 911 coffee is that it's already got a bunch of espresso shots in it, and then you add even more and shot cafe. And shot espresso coffee. Where's their money, dude? You didn't pay them? Come on, dick move. You gotta pay your laborers. Also, one of them's a pretty decent artist. Although, technically speaking, most contractors I know wouldn't even start a job until they have the contract fully worked out. You know, get out of here. Barbell weight. A gold plate. Those are all done. Ugh. Get back up. Get back up. There we go. Conversely, future people will need an element of tradition in their lives. That be you. Only to know that when they hire you, they're getting a slice of human pie. Ah, Soylent Green. Yeah, yeah. We are partners in crime. This will impact your rate. This is called Alice. Cleanser is going to aspirational and charge a 5 times prestige fee. Like live, Buterella. The life I want to live is the life that, oops. No central air? Really? Just one with this wall unit? Okay. All I'm saying is, if you wanted to future-proof, or saying I should future-proof my business, you probably should have future-proofed your home. Climate change is real, man. You're gonna want to be prepared for anything. Okay, I should be going to sleep soon, so we'll finish up this. I think we're actually very close to the end of this job. And then I will raid you out, off to somewhere to continue the fun if that's all a desire, although it is fairly late for a lot of people. And then we will see each other on another day. Don't know when. Oh dear. Barbell weights. Okay. Where's the ceiling? One, two. Where's the ceiling? Those? Okay, one of those. Bench frame. Oh. Rear balcony barrier. Oh. Iron spot I missed. Third floor, barrier post. Third floor, window frame. Huh. Okay. Hop up here, hop up here, hop up here, hop up here. That's that. Okay. And then we'll do the fire plane next time I play this. And then we'll start on some of the other DLCs. How's that? Yeah? Alrighty. But thanks for joining me today, everyone. It has been fun. Go ahead and just back out of this game really quick and then find someone to raid. Okay. We still live. Please, the only person I would normally read who's live, so that makes my decision easy. Oh, hello. How you doing? What's up? We is playing Sword of Convallaria for this world. So, that should stream. So, thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. Like I said, we're going to be going over to Quivon, the wonderful Quivon. Go. Go there, buddy. Anyway, he is fantastic, very kind, very gentle, very be around. Awesome if you want to just throw him on in the background, but also fun to just have a conversation with him. He can do it all, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, we'll probably be playing more of this when we come back on Thursday, and then we'll get back into the rotation and Kingdom Hearts. Fourth game. I do like fourth game. Remember, be excellent to each other, be excellent to yourself.